Okay, I'm going to do this again here a little bit, but I'm going to kind of run through it a few different ways. Let's call this position 1. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to set it up for an eccentric turning now. So what I'll have to do is take out 2 of the jaws. Set those off to the side now. And that one's loose, and that one's loose. Okay, now, okay, if you look right here as I'm turning, you'll see one of the teeth come up right here. And that's what grabs on to the teeth on the back of the jaw. So let's get this in position here. Put that in place. And there, it started to go in. Now on the other side of the jaw is another corresponding thread or tooth. There we go, right there. This is the number 4 spot. There. Now, as we go in, see, I'm misaligned. Normally that would be a mistake. But what's actually happening is I've just gone now to the number 2 position. So I am slightly off center, about 1/4 of an inch off center. The angle's a little bad, but you can see that I am off center for my tailstock by about 1/4 of an inch. Let me close those jaws up completely here. And that's as closed as they're going to get. Alright, now, let's try something. So that was position 2. Now this one's loose, and this one's still attached. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this one back in, and I'm going to skip another thread with my second one. So now I'm going to have a 3rd position, which is even farther off center. And that's still, as long as my tenon's big enough, I'm still going to get a really good grab on it. You know, like a really good grab. And again, if my tenon is big enough, I could probably even go to a 3rd position. But I don't know, that might be pushing it. Or 4th position, I mean. There we go. Alright. Tighten that up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's got a good bite. Really good bite. So now you can see just how much offset that is. Get this out of the way. Tailstock, or tool rest up. Tighten that up. Make sure everything's still clearing. Now I'm just going to bring my tailstock up and secure that into place. Tailstock is in place. Jaws are firmly grabbing this piece. And I have my lathe set at the lowest setting. Now my lathe, unfortunately, is only 600 RPM. Let's see what happens. 600 RPM. That's working pretty good. Nothing's jumping around, nothing's dancing. I'm going to turn it up 1 notch. That takes it up to 750 RPM. And you know, I'm good with cutting at that. If I raise it up anymore, we'll probably start dancing.
You're a wild man, they said. That's just not practical, they said. Well.
Look at that. That cut was from position number 1, and this is from position number 3. You can, I don't know if you can see the difference between the two, but again, just another way. And this way I can reach out. And what I think I'll do is I'm going to cut a series of grooves from position 3, position 2, position 1. Just to, you know, satisfy my own curiosity, if nothing else. Here we go. Not my cleanest cut, but you know, is what it is. It's just an experiment for now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the chuck jaw in by 1 thread. There, I've just made a little mark here as a registration so that I know where to put this piece back once I get my jaws back together again. Okay, so I'm gonna yeah, I think this should be, there we go. Pops into the groove. Now I'm in my next position. So there we go. Tailstock is in place. Alright, there we go. I'm in my next position now. There we go. 2 different positions. Now we're going to pop this out again. I want to get this side here. So as soon as this pops out, I'm going to reverse direction. There. I'm going to reverse direction now, and I'll wait for the next thread to come in. Oh wait, that's widening them. That's bringing it out farther. I should have went the other way. So I'll wait till it drops in. There, it dropped in. I'm going to pull it out and keep going until it drops into the next one. That should put me dead center again. Oh no, that puts me, haha, that puts me in the second position. My next step. Okay, so registration mark. I'll tighten it up again. But with each step, I'm getting closer and closer to dead center. Oh shit. I think I shut off the record button when I was supposed to. Oh well, anyway. This is the result. I've got first position, which is almost, well, just a, you know, a little bit off center, maybe a 1/4 inch off center. And then another 1/4 inch in the second position. And then another 1/4 inch in the third position. Or is that an 1/8? That's more of an 1/8, I guess, or something like that. Whatever it is. It's basically the distance between the threads on the screw inside the chuck itself. But there. That's how I do it. Now that brings me back to dead center. I've just reset it back to dead center. I didn't put the other 2 jaws in. Not right now, not for this little piece. Let's see what we come up with. I've got it back on my registration point again. Well, more or less. There. Dead center. Dead center. Step 1. Step 2. Step 3. Tickety boo.